Hello, Bossy World. Welcome to Boxing Blog Center. Frank Warren has stated that he will not put Daniel Dubois, his golden goose, in against Nathan Gorman, even though the fight has been ordered by the British Boxing Border Control. What do I have to say about this? I laugh in Chinese. Well, Frank Warren is a walking contradiction of himself. This guy have been seen in an interview talking shit and smack about it and not making the best fight the best. This guy has been saying that Eddie Hearn is a fraud, that Eddie Hearn is milking the fans, but Eddie Hearn has been constantly putting his top fighters in top fights. Okay, Eddie Hearn made Dillian White versus Anthony Joshua happen. Let's say Dillian White wasn't signed to Matchroom Boxing at that time, but never mind. Eddie Hearn could have said, okay, this guy, Dillian White, beat Joshua in the amateurs, so I don't want to put him against this guy yet. I want to let him grow first, or age first a little bit before I put him in. But Eddie Hearn risked Joshua's all and put him in there with White. Because he believed in Anthony Joshua. He believed that Joshua could, exceed expectations. And what happened? Joshua really made it happen. He knocked Dillian White out cold in the 7th round. So Eddie Hearn put Joshua in against Vladimir Klitschko, an all-time great in all his 19 fights. Joshua at that time shouldn't be fighting guys like Klitschko. He should be fighting guys like, or let's say, guys like Alexander Ustinov. Okay? Yeah, I'm just saying the truth. But instead, he wanted a Klitschko bout. Joshua wanted to risk it all. And what happened? He delivered. He knocked out Vladimir Klitschko, an all-time great. Frank Warren has been feeding bombs to Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde is a guy that I like. I like his swag. And I like how he fights. But he's been fighting bombs after bombs after bombs after bombs. And fans, I kind of getting fed up of it. Right? So from Warren, you see from Warren. He's a guy that don't want to see the best fight the best. He's a guy that wants to build up a fighter into being a monster without the fighter taking a huge risk. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that Nathan Gorman can beat Daniel Dubois, but I think Nathan Gorman is more talented than Daniel Dubois. He's more experienced. He's got 14 fights, 11 KOs. Daniel Dubois has 9 fights and 8 KOs. Daniel Dubois couldn't knock out Kevin Johnson. I think that was when Frank Warren knew, Daniel Dubois might be the next hype job, or he isn't ready yet. Daniel Dubois is still very raw, and I think he will learn a lot. But he used Joshua's name to try to grow his profile, saying that he dropped Joshua in sparring. And I like Daniel Dubois, okay? I like Daniel Dubois. I like the guy, I wish and I hope he does well or good for his career, But after he said what he said about Anthony Joshua, I was thinking that this guy is going to be the next monster, is going to be blasting everybody out of there. But what happened? What happened against Kevin Johnson? Kevin Johnson made him look like a novice. Daniel Dubois didn't win all the rounds, but Johnson just made a guy. It just showed the other side of Daniel Dubois, that Daniel Dubois is just a one-dimensional fighter. Like a guy that has only one style. You don't no plan B, just plan A. That's just my opinion. Frank Warren, in my opinion, is a fraud. Okay, Frank Warren is a legend in the sport of boxing. He's a legendary guy because he's been in the game for a very long time. He's a Hall of Fame promoter, something like that. Yeah, I get it, no problem. But he's been matching his fighters with wrong fights. I mean, putting his fighters in with bums, with lower level oppositions, and the fans are not really happy about it. That's why you see Eddie Hearn is getting more and more props and more balls than Frank Warren. Eddie Hearn has managed to overtake Frank Warren very easily without even trying to compete with him. I don't know what to say. What do you guys think? Give your thoughts below. Like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.